Alright guys, I keep forgetting to do intros for these videos, so I'm going to do this intro real quick. What you're going to see here is me taping a stairwell with our little taper. It's made by Columbia. It used to be made by Better Than Ever. I'm not sure if they still make them or not. Anyway, this taper just goes down inside the bucket. If you feed the tape around through there, it comes up, puts tape or mud on the back of the tape, and we use this anywhere. Like, we use it for stairwells, for little closets that you clearly can't get the bazooka into, stuff like that. We'll use it on smaller jobs where don't want to get the bazooka out and have to clean it up. So yeah, that's what you're going to see on this video. Hope you enjoy it.
Go to Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, apartments.com, and look at what other properties are listed for in your area. Start a little Excel sheet saying, okay, here's the addresses, these are what they're rented for. Go back and check every week. Are these places getting rented? Are they still being listed? And just kind of track it for a while, and you'll start to see a pattern. Okay, this apartment that was for $600 for a 2-bedroom, that it rented immediately, it's no longer listed. Or you can even call around and call property management place and just, say, hey, what apartment does this apartment complex rent for, and stuff like that, and really lowball your rent income. Yeah, when I see a deal analysis, I want to see the lowest you can get on there as your number, because going forward, if we have another recession, you might see rents drop, or you might see them increase. You don't know, but wouldn't you rather have that rent increase as just extra money, extra cash flow that's not, already worked into your numbers? And then I want to see insurance, property tax, water, garbage fees, all of those fixed expenses. I want to see you overinflate those. You don't know when your property taxes are going to be reassessed. So the city of Buffalo did an assessment this year, and my property taxes went up. I've owned the building for 3 years, and it's still not as high as I had put in as my property tax number when I ran the deal, because I would like to put that little buffer in, knowing that going forward, my property taxes aren't going to kill my deal if they are going to go up. So I always like to overinflate as much as I can, but I don't over-exaggerate where you're never going to find a deal.
That's where you get into deal analysis, paralysis. Don't go way overboard. One of the things that I do with finding tenants and making sure that that I know my numbers regarding what tenants can pay or be willing to pay for rooms and stuff, is I see what other people are posting, and I'm like, okay, how long did it take Joe Schmo to rent his room that he had up for $800? Oh, it looks like Billy Joe Bob put his for $600, and it went off the market in 2 days.
If there is a circumstance where you can't pay, whether it's because of a pandemic or something else, please visit these resources ahead of time or first before coming to us and try to do that. And I think that there is a lot of help and resources and grants, or Social Security, welfare, a lot of different programs that can help people pay rent. And I'd like to be more proactive on that, of being able to provide people with these resources so that it benefits both of us going forward. And in the lease, I would like to put in there, if you can't pay and you reach out to these resources, I think that will make a better relationship between us, knowing that I want to help them as much as possible. But here, try these resources first.
I agree. I think that builds tenant relationship, tenant rapport, things like that. Okay, so we've talked about cash reserves, we've talked about securing HELOCs, we've talked about deal analysis, and revising your lease. So moving on to the next part of our 6 things that rookies should be doing is partnerships. So if you put these things into place, you probably expect your partner, if you're going to get into a partnership with somebody, to maybe have done the same amount of research, or be at least educated in what you want to do and bring to the table. So when it comes to partnerships, mindsets, make sure that they're bankable, make sure that their strategies align with you in the future. Who do you want to partner with? Be looking at what you want to partner with and who's doing something at this time. So there's a lot there, so let's break that down. One of the things that I was telling Ashley prior to the show was, hey, if I'm looking for a partner, I'm looking at what they're doing right now and how they are reacting during this time. Are they running around, pandemic really just freaking them out? They don't know what to do with their rents. They have a lot going on and they're not prepared. Probably someone that I'm not going to want to partner with in the future. So right now, if you have an idea, I want to partner with someone this year, the good fight, renting, buying and hold properties? Are they doing things that align with your goals? And really just are they in that right mindset to, weather this storm and get, great advances on the other side? And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm looking at people that I potentially want to partner with and seeing what they're doing during this time, which is going to tell me what I'm going to do in the future if this happens again, if we're in partnerships together.
If I would have known this pandemic was going to happen, and if I would have known Felipe was going to quarantine himself in Daytona Beach, right? Daytona Beach, Florida, and I was going to be stuck here where it's currently snowing today, I would have said no, knowing that last week I had to watch his future.
Friends and family based on relationships, not based on money and stuff. But what I'm trying to say is, you still gotta have that tribe to back you up. So find those people in your community, in your city.
Mentor, search people on Facebook, Instagram, social media. There's probably people that would do it for free, and then there's some paid people too. But I've never heard, at least in my experience, had anyone tell me that it wasn't worth paying for a mentor. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I need another way. So right now I'm managing a social media account.
And I know who it is. I won't name him, but I know who it is. And I think that's absolutely right. He's a big player in the field, and I'm really surprised at his numbers. But they're growing.
Yeah, you
so
better like
I see what you're
you better
doing.
like his the one-on-ones the one-on-ones I've never heard of anyone saying that there's no value in it.
Yeah, and then tons of people that I know that are legit in real estate talk about adding value to someone bringing value to them, and then they'll be able to reciprocate, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get tons of messages, on my DM that's like this 20 paragraph thing of how they want to add value to me. I'm like, I'm gonna read it. So when you're looking for a mentor or you want to just add quick value to them,
Yeah.
bring something to the table, and then I feel like that's gonna be the quicker. So build even past pay. Build an honest relationship with who you want to mentor from. Be genuine. That's going to get you a lot farther than, hey, here's $1 million. Can you mentor? Well, maybe
Right, yeah, that is very true. And
be genuine.
the person that mentors me, he said to me, I believe in what goes around comes around. That if I help you, that in some way I'm going to help in we've been rehabbing one retail unit and then completely gutted and started a one-bedroom apartment that we're working on. Right, now I have my partner, he's tiling the bathroom floor right now, so I'm getting excited that it's